and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Sorry, not Twitch, YouTube and D&D land. So, before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And if you don't enjoy this content, well then, fuck you. Comment down below about how much you hate that I just said that to you. And without further ado, how about we jump into the game? Ignore the placement of the names and such. Yeah, just ignore that in general. I'll fix it once we actually start playing. When last we left off, the group had mysteriously wandered into the astral itself, unaware of what this location was or what type of horrors reside within it. You all moved about and found yourself into a hulking tower where you started realizing there was a continually looping playback of events that were transpiring inside of this location. Now, many of you have interacted with these events a bit more closely than you were probably comfortable with, and because of that, you have suffered some psychological diminishes because of them. Yeah, let's say that, diminishes. And, of course, you followed through where you found out that there was a child here who was a part of an experiment. This experiment was meant to unlock his potential for intelligence, something that only he could survive compared to the other individuals within this facility. Now, unfortunately, one of you tried making the child like you when you came across the real one, potentially, and he just didn't seem to. Deciding to punish you all like all of the other adults in his life that he has had to interact with. And once you found yourselves inside of a dungeon, going through a different loop of the other individuals that he had come across, the people who were also experiments but considered failures, where he was a success. No other children, just him. You all escaped, and you managed to free one individual who seemed to be not just a memory, but real down here, realizing that he himself was the individual who was in charge of this child's father, the person who was doing the experiments, and the person who, through one of the loops, let's say, that Wave interacted with, killed the father. And he seemed to be alive down here. Though blinded, no tongue, and his fingers seemingly glued together, so that there was no possibility of any type of spell casting from this individual. You all kept him alive and went through a couple of doors before coming across an open lunch hall. Once inside, you all started debating on going into the kitchen, finding anything that might be useful, and heading out before this large purple creature comes out. And luckily, one of you in the party, Law, understood the deep speech that it was uttering, and you all realized that this entity was in charge of eating this man over and over and over again, as the man's punishment for what he did to the child. You all decided that you were going to keep him because he might be useful in the future and try to evade this creature, but after one blow from it, one of you was almost completely knocked out altogether before you all decided to jump into the room and fall down the open void. Law, thinking that he could simply just fly about. Unknowing to him, though, a floor was put above his head, creating a ceiling, and after several hours of excruciating isolism, you eventually fell. And all of you, one by one, woke up, lying underneath the windowsill outside again, though your psyche's disturbed and manipulated. Law now no longer wanting to be alone, and Darmok and Wave being terrified of heights now. You had to go through the same loop through the open hedges, experience the same mistake and, well, powerful experiment that the child did inside of this hedge, and upon reaching the other side, you all came across yet again the real one, where he told you all some fairly unfortunate news about how you all are going to be his friends and stay here forever so he doesn't have to be lonely. But hey, you'll never age, you'll never suffer, you'll never feel hungry. Nothing bad will ever happen to you so long as you are acutely aware that you are his friend. But I believe that was where we last left off. So, players, you all gather together and watch as he slowly fades from view. You're unaware if he is actually gone or really gone or just hiding. Illusion. It's a creepy circumstance. But anyways, the three of you are together. Go ahead and start.
Well, it appeared we're going to be here for a while.
Yeah, especially if we make the same choices over again.
Ah, yes. The definition of insanity. So, what do you guys think about Charleston's deal?
He's a therapist. Very expensive therapist.
Do you think we've been sent here as a therapy session?
No, I think I just think he needs one.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. Gerald, do I still have the items that I lifted?
You do.
Okay.
Honestly, I think the whole idea is wonderful.
Well, do we want to try the basement this time instead of the hedge?
Careful what words you choose. Again, I don't think he liked the idea of us going into the basement. Considering that's, the way out, I don't think he trusts us not to leave him.
I mean, I don't mean to leave, but I'm still curious what's down there, anyways.
Well, we know what's going to happen if we go in the hedge.
Yes, we experienced that twice before.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I would like to sit down for about an hour, if that is all right with you two.
Alright.
That's fine with me. I can meditate.
Warlock, woo!
So, Darmok, as you all kind of sit there for a little bit, you notice a head pops out from behind the greenhouse and, goes back away.
Child's or adult?
Adult. It appeared to be tiefling. Or satyr.
Or both?
No, it's not Wednesday right now, guys.
I'm going to kind of walk over there and sneak around to walk behind him. Or get behind him.
So, Reed, you've been stuck in this loop for weeks now, continually coming across it, and at one point in time, you were offered by Charleston, the child, to be his friend, and you kind of declined and have been on the run and hiding from him ever since.
Yeah,
as best as you can. However, there seems to be new people here, and unlike all of the other loops you have experienced, which has been a lot of fucking loops, they seem to be acting normal-ish. You're still not really sure what's happening, because, like, you're kind of smart, but you're not super smart. But yeah, you see the big one of the three, the Goliath, is walking towards you.
Does he have weapons?
No. No armor, no weapons. Not
Okay.
even really a shirt.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm hiding behind, I'm just gonna leap up onto it and bow and go, "Well met, traveler."
If that ain't some creepy fucking shit, I don't know what is. But yeah.
Yeah.
Darmok, you walk around the corner and whah!
Uh, are you real?
I believe so. This place doesn't seem real, but I am.
How long have you been here?
Well, I'm gonna guess weeks. But I don't know how time moves, but yeah, I think it's a few days to a week, two weeks, maybe 3, maybe 3, maybe 3, maybe 2. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure how long we've been here. Could be a day, could be eons. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't feel much older, but that's not really a thing.
So, what are you hiding from?
The big baby. The Charles. Charles.
Charleston?
Yeah,
You
that one.
you were hiding from him, the big baby.
Yeah, he wanted to be friends, but he kind of, he's creepy, so I wasn't doing that. And then I've been here, and I've been really noticing these weird loops of things doing things over and over, and just so many of them. So really, until you guys walk through and seem sort of normal. I mean, are you real?
As far as I know, I'm real.
Okay.
I think I died earlier, but I'm not really sure about that either.
Oh.
Are we real? That's a good question, though. Wait, am I close enough to hear them?
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
not quiet. The only thing I whispered was the word Charles.
Charles. Like Xavier? Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh god,
Charles.
it's like Exandria, we're doomed.
So,
So
my name's Reed.
I'm Darmok.
Disperse with the pleasantries. Hey, nice to meet you, Darmok. You're a big lad.
Yeah.
You ever been on a ship?
No.
Ah.
No.
They're always looking for people your height. You can string a sail real easily. It's nice.
Well, my name is Law.
Hey.
Taxi there is Tabaxi.
Yes, I am with Soaps. I am Tabaxi.
Nice.
They're a father-son duo.
Oh,
No, we are not father-son.
okay.
Technically we are, but technically we aren't.
Biologically, they are.
Wow.
Complicated.
Very
Yeah.
complicated.
I'm gonna try not to figure it out. Just
Honestly, I don't think I want to figure it out either.
yeah.
No one here wants to figure it out.
Okay.
Figure it out.
So have you shit. Okay, so you've been just hiding from Charleston, so you haven't.
I haven't really adventured much around here. I know that right over there is a place that's sort of smooth and kind of nice to sleep. Seems a little hidden, but after that, I can't really figure out where to go. I was kind of considering going that way for a while because I feel like I came from that way. But I might go that way now. And I don't really have any reasoning for it. What have you guys, do you know how you got here?
We all went to sleep one night and we woke up floating in this place.
Ah.
It was for a real long time, too. None of us had any control of our bodies.
Yeah. I just fell off a boat, floated, kind of like you guys said, then ended up here. Well, sort of here. I ended up in this other place, and then, but I was sort of near a door, so I just went, and now I'm here.
Door to the tower? Yeah, we used that ourselves.
Uh-huh. Alright, so we got here kind of the same way. Well, I mean, here, not here, but here. I don't
The
know.
way I see it, we have two kind of options. We can go back out and drift for all of eternity. God knows how long we'd be until we find another land source that may or may not have an exit. Or we can make a break for the basement.
Like a break for the basement?
Yes, that's where that's theoretically where the exit is, according to our friend Charleston's father's boss.
I wouldn't call him a friend. That might be dangerous.
Charleston's father's boss. Alright.
Yeah,
You
he's
have seen the creepy nice man a few times. There's the burned man, who actually acts kind of endearing towards Charleston in these loops, and then there's the creepy nice man who acts nice to Charleston, but kind of in like not exactly a stranger danger way, but definitely a danger way.
Yeah. Alright. And you guys have spoken with them?
Well, through Morse code, yes.
Oh.
He doesn't have a tongue anymore.
Oh, yes. I forgot to mention that.
Okay. That's interesting. That's a really good idea. Well, I think that's a great... I mean, if you think the basement's a way out, I say we try it, because I don't think wandering around here... I mean, we can. It only goes a little bit that way.
There's only two problems with that. One, it's probably still locked. Two, we don't know where the key currently is.
Wait a minute. I reach into my pouch. Do I have my lockpick set?
Unfortunately not.
So
All
I
of your
reach in-
equipment was, yeah.
Yeah, I reach into where it normally is and go, nope. I usually have a lockpick set. I don't
Oh,
have one.
it's a rogue. Okay. Everyone, hold on to your belongings.
What belongings?
Whoa.
Belongings.
First of all, thank you. I'm not. I'm a pirate. So I only steal from where we've decided we're stealing from. It's usually not individuals unless I've run out of money for ale. But otherwise, I wonder if there's something. What if there's something we could use to kind of make a lockpick?
Oh, there's no need for that.
Oh?
You know that something might inhabit it if you create it.
Why is there no need for that?
If it's living, kind of like my other friend here, and probably now notice Law has a badger on his shoulder.
The badger just nods its head at you, like sup.
What's up, Badger? What's that thing's name?
Oh, I don't know it yet.
Ah. Alright. You don't
But
know the creature's
anyways,
riding on your shoulder? Okay.
like I was saying, you don't even need a lockpick. If you can conceptualize it, then you can make a trio within this dream. So I conceptualized a key that can open any lock, and well, that's how I got it.
I immediately put my hands out like this and start to conceptualize a mug of ale.
Okay. Reed, since you actually know the minor illusion cantrip, you
Please.
minor illusion a
Baby
cup
G.
of ale.
Ah. Hey. I take a sip of it.
It tastes as good as you remember ale tasting.
Oh. I drink it. Thank God. I've been sober and parched for days. Whew. This is awesome. Thanks for telling me.
I'm gonna lean over and whisper to Darmok. I thought pirates preferred rum.
Reed, you have a good perception. You hear him.
It depends on the time of day. It seems like it's before noon, so no, rum is definitely afternoon drinking.
Wait,
Day
I'm
beers.
sorry. You date
Day
me?
beers, exactly.
Okay then.
All right. So if you've got the key, and there's a locked door, and we know that locked door leads us to a basement where we can get out, I don't know why we're still standing around here.
Well, it's possible there's a magical lock on it that would only enable the one main key to use it, or, something to that extent. You have to remember Charleston is actually very intelligent, so if he didn't want us to leave, he would not make it easy.
Which brings up my next question. Why do you even want to leave? This place sounds wonderful. This place is wonderful. I mean, mostly wonderful. There are unpleasant bits, I admit.
Well,
Because this place isn't real.
yeah, there's that. The non-real part. The lack of other people seems a little rough. The ability to grow, study, learn, marry, progress through life in normal means seems something I'd like to do.
Trust me, real life sucks. This place is wonderful.
I-
And whatever else,
I can-
Charleston does not deserve to be alone here.
I am also contractually obligated to go back to the Menagerie Coast.
I can tell you of a brothel in the Menagerie Coast that might change your ideals about things here, Law.
Rave, no. You are not going to another brothel and having another me.
Hey, I was drunk.
Oh my god, a big kitty in a brothel? Forget about it. You could have them paying you.
Really sort of see that coming.
Sometimes they just write themselves. So, big guy, you seem like you don't really want to stay here. Wave, you don't. Law, I don't know. I guess we should talk about future plans. Do we decide to move forward, move backward, move down, up?
I mean, if you guys want to leave, I have no problem with it. Charleston might, but I don't.
I mean, looking around, and Joey, correct me if I'm wrong, this is what the landscape looks like? This, like, strange land masses floating in the middle of nowhere?
That is what everything was like before landing here. On here, you don't know where the front is. You came through the front. You can't get back to it because you'd have to scale a tower, which last time you tried that, someone dropped you and you almost died.
Yeah.
And you're inside of, like, you're right beside this greenhouse-looking thing. And the land around the greenhouse stretches out for about another 30 feet or so, and then there's nothing at all anywhere.
Right.
Like, it's not objects floating around. It is absence and presence of anything.
Right.
As if this is the entire universe you are in.
Yeah, so with the only choice really being the greenhouse,
well, there's also the hedge maze, which is currently burning down behind you all as you're talking.
Well, yeah, that makes it not a viable option for most of us. Unless you guys, I mean...
The fire isn't that bad.
My fur is...
Again, I have an innate resistance.
The fire never bothered him anyways.
Oh my god.
Boo!
Alright, I'll do it for myself.
I mean, we did do the hedge maze earlier, and we're back to the starting point.
Charleston made it go boom.
And I think the hedge maze doesn't look hospitable at this point.
Give it another 5 minutes, and then it will be. Again, for 5 minutes.
Huh. Oh.
Yeah. It
Does
loops.
It set itself on fire every...
Well, as far as you know, yeah.
It doesn't so much set itself on fire as the memory of Charleston cast a spell he shouldn't have been able to at that point in time.
The memory...
Probably shouldn't have been able to. I mean, he did lose control of it, and that's what we're seeing every loop.
Got it. Right. So, have you guys been in the greenhouse?
Yep.
Huh. Nothing interesting in there?
Something interesting, but I'd rather not risk going back down to that prison.
Ooh, don't touch your mic arm, dude.
Can you repeat that? There was something in a prison in there?
Oh, I'd rather not go back to that prison, through the greenhouse.
It led to unpleasant times. Not too great discoveries, but unpleasant times.
Did you know squares make circles?
That's why we're not going back.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess. So, to climb this tower, anybody got rope?
Nope, we are not climbing the tower.
Our best bet is really just to try this basement.
I agree with Drumrock. You know what? Let's avoid heights in general, please.
Okay.
I don't want to go up.
So
the
which
tower.
way is it to the basement?
Door is on the main level, I believe, of the actual house.
Do I see the house?
Or I guess I'd be inside the tower. Fuck.
So, if the house is inside the tower, I think the only entrance I saw is up there.
Better
Okay.
idea. We just blow a hole in at the base and then walk in that hole.
Yeah, I don't really want to climb that.
How
That
big
seems
is the tower?
really tall.
It's very tall.
Are you really going to wreck our host's home just to avoid your fears?
Yes.
He's wrecking my mental stability. Wrecking his tower seems to be even.
Honestly, I did not even think I had any mental state to destroy after, but I guess this place has found a way.
In here, anything is possible.
Well, by all means, wreck a tower.
Can you imagine a door on the tower? I don't have anything powerful enough to destroy that.
Alright, I minor illusion the door onto the tower.
A
Okay.
warlock without minor illusion.
You
I
put a
minor-
door on the tower.
I minor illusion a nicer, fancier doorknob with no lock.
Oh ho ho ho!
And a ship portal hole little window
Oh god.
in the door. There we go.
I'm liking this door.
I feel like if we just keep making things that are likable, maybe if Charleston shows up, he'll be like, hey, I like the additions. No?
I will then open the door they have created.
You
I
open the
will-
door. Yeah.
Like a tree falls, I will stand to the side. Therefore, if for some freak reason this doesn't work, I'm not hit by a falling tower.
I'm getting ready to dodge now that you bring it up.
So, as you reach down towards the doorknob and you twist it to the side, you open the door outwards towards yourself, and you see before you appears to be that same foyer where all of you entered into the tower the first time.
Oh, this actually worked. Alright, everyone in.
I run for it.
I casually stroll in.
Darmok?
Yeah, I'm walking in.
As you all walk inside, you'd see that same main foyer with the door out into the open astral area, and you see that staircase that goes all the way upstairs.
Well, is there a staircase that goes down?
There is not.
I look around. Is there like a secret or a trapdoor?
Roll me an investigation.
Oh dear.
Ow.
Stamping on the ground.
2.
Which-
Yep. This is a floor.
Okay, we had that vision-ish thing where the boss came in and talked to Charleston and then walked away. What did he go? I guess he went through the door to the astral plane.
Well, he walked back downstairs. He walked through that door into here.
Okay. And then he walked downstairs. So which direction was that at from where we're at?
Well, you were all upstairs when he walked down the
Oh,
stairs
okay.
to this area.
Shit. Okay.
So you guys have been upstairs,
Yeah.
Regrettably.
and there's nothing up there.
Nothing. Actually, there is a door, Charleston's study room. Or was it his playroom? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think a little bit of both.
You haven't been in there?
No, we were in the office for his father, but not the room that Charleston plays or studies in, which is attached.
We could just wait for the memory to loop again, then follow the quote-unquote friend, see if he goes down to this apparently hidden basement.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Probably don't work normal. Maybe the basement's from the playroom.
Well, I'm assuming these playbacks are illusions, and if illusions are reality in this place, then it is possible that the door will only appear in the middle of the loop when it becomes relevant.
Huh. Okay.
If someone disagrees, feel free to.
I mean, makes pretty good sense.
I mean, we could. I have no problem waiting and seeing if the illusion loophole or loop gives us to the basement. If that doesn't happen, I say we try Charleston's hidey hole and go from there.
Fine by me.
All right. So you all wish to wait down here for the cycle to happen again?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, there are two chairs in this room, not side by side, spread apart right underneath the shelves with all of those interesting trinkets and items.
The same trinkets that I have on me?
Oh no, those ones are gone.
The ones on me are gone, or the ones...
The ones that you took from that shelf are gone.
Oh, I'm gonna
You
grab...
physically have them, they are not on the shelf.
Oh, okay.
They are missing from the shelf, okay?
Good. Okay. Yep, gotcha.
You still have them. So, you all wait. 15, 20 minutes go by. And then you all watch as there's a slight shift in this area. Makes you feel a little queasy for a moment. And the front door opens wide.
I'm gonna hide behind the stairs.
Sure. Roll a stealth check. The moment somebody plays rogue, first word out of all their mouths, hide. You go over to the stairs and think small as you hide underneath them.
Mm-hmm.
The front door opens up, and you see a rainy sky outside as the father steps out. Burn marks scorched across the side of his face and part of his body. Fairly fresh, but blistered over. As he walks out, he closes the door behind him, and then pulls out a ring of keys. He filters through them all and goes to lock the front door before taking a step back and waving his hand in front, where you see an intricate system of locks and magical protections appear on the door. He begins limping very heavily over towards you. Roll me a perception check, Breed. And he goes over to the stairs, where you all listen. The very heavy foot goes up the stairs slowly. What are you all doing?
What did I derive from my perception check?
You saw the location of all of those intricate locks on the front door that he put,
Got it.
though they were hidden through illusion.
Yep. All right, I saw a bunch of locks. Should we follow him up the stairs, or should we? What do we do?
Say we wait, because he's just gonna start yelling at Charleston, and then the boss is gonna show up here in a few minutes.
Yes, he's right. If it follows the previous loop, anyway.
Okay.
It wasn't very pleasant to watch, I'll admit.
You hear his yelling is starting. It rises. Then you hear the unlocking of a door upstairs as he enters in. You all wait just a couple of minutes.
And we know he's yelling at Charleston?
If the memory loop is playing out like before, then yes. One of us probably should have gone up to make sure it was playing out normally.
Well, hopefully it does. A couple of moments go by, and you all watch as you hear mechanical unlockings over at this door from the other side. As it is happening, you see the illusionary protections begin to emanate and twist and maneuver and manipulate systematically before the door opens. And you see the boss walking in, holding a cane in his hand as he walks through. He removes one glove from his right hand and goes over towards the shelf. Here comes the fun part. The fuck? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, my connection is acting up. It just disconnected me.
Oh no, I meant my connection to the internet.
Yeah, mine as well.
Oh.
You're still streaming.
Yep, it just picked back up. It's just a lot lower quality now. Anyways, sorry about that, everybody. Just in case anybody was wondering, don't trust Comcast. They're shit at their job.
All the kids just went to school.
It makes no difference based off of my interaction with them this week. Horrendous service. Horrendous. Unacceptable. 1/5 of the fucking quality that I'm supposed to get. Not good. Anyways, Darmok, you're not sure which of the objects you have on you was the object that he just picked up. But anyways, he looks around the room for a moment and taps his cane on different objects, sections of the floorboards. sections of the walls. Boom, boom, boom. The side of the staircase. Kunk, 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 kunk.
I want to try and memorize the order he does this in.
And then he walks upstairs. Slowly, but surely. As he is doing this, you all hear him beginning to speak with Charleston yet again. Hello, Charleston. How are you? I hope everything is very well. Of course not. So, did you happen to find the basement yet? Oh, I promise you we'll find all manner of interesting items there. Don't worry. We don't have to tell him anything. It is a part of the game, after all. But regardless of that, I'm going to keep looking around. Don't fret, though, Charleston. I will be right back. And then you hear him walking down the stairs. Slowly. As he is doing so, he seems very vigilant of this area. And then he goes and sits on the other side of the door. And then waves his hands and becomes invisible.
Son of a bitch.
Well. 10 minutes go by. And very suddenly, the door goes through that same intricate motion of unlocking before you see the father rushing inside, limping heavily with his dumb leg that he has. And he starts screaming. However, no sound is emanating from him as he moves. He looks confused at this. And then very suddenly, you watch as the man appears with the end of a rapier thrust through him. The boss standing behind him. And he seems to gesture with his hand, communicating some type of message to the father. The two of them enter into a battle, where you see the father is trying to shove back, fight, and slam against his head, trying to force him to stop stabbing him. But the surprise that he got was too advantageous, and the father has nothing to do but to wander up the stairs, where about halfway up, his screams can begin to be heard yet again. And you hear him screaming, "Charleston! Charleston! Hide!" As the other man slowly walks up the stairs. Come now. Yeah.
Shit just got real.
Well, are any of you doing anything?
I'm. Go ahead, Otis.
I just move my foot to see if I make noise.
You do. Eh?
Okay. Then I'm gonna follow as quietly as I can up the stairs the guy with the rapier. Because if I can sneak up on him, I'm gonna disarm him.
Okay. You sneak up the stairs. However, Upon trying to grab the rapier and take it from him, your hand moves through the loop that you are experiencing. None of this is really happening right now. It already did. You were just watching yet another one.
This is a memory. We can't interfere, Reed.
Crap.
You see the two of them, where the father is grabbing all manners of alchemical contraptions off the desk and throwing them at him, hoping something is volatile. However, the boss just keeps walking forward, moving out of the way at certain ones. Now, come on. You know that this is futile. I've asked enough times. Your experiment is over. Now, there is no saving you. You've already annoyed me too much. You will die. However, maybe you can save your son. Tell me the way into the basement. And he, well, will live? There's no way he would live if he did that. He can't travel us there yet. Oh, that sounds like a very pessimistic point of view. There's a chance he'll survive. Whereas if you don't give me what I want, I need to scrap the experiment altogether. So, why don't you tell me? The father goes over to the side of the window where he throws down the drape which dangles now towards the ground. And the other man is just shaking his head, walking slowly towards him. The man goes and climbs out the window, trying to climb down the drapes. As the man just moves over towards him and grabs him by his wrists. Wave, you are all too familiar with what happens next. I gave you too many chances. I suppose we are going to have to do this the hard way, aren't we? He grabs the wrists of the father and releases them as he falls 4 stories down. A little too far for any of you to hear the thud. Before he turns around and looks over where the secret cubbyhole is. And all of you see Charleston looking out from underneath it. The man looks very upset. Charleston, why wouldn't you just listen to your father? Be much simpler if you did. Charleston goes underneath the door, and the man turns around and just starts filtering through the notes. Where is the archway? Where is the archway? We need to find the archway. Where is it? He takes apart all of the books and starts filtering through them, looking for something. What are you all doing?
I am really wishing I could interact with that memory now.
I'm gonna just walk up and look over the shoulder and see what he's looking at on the bookcase.
Okay. You look at the bookcase, and it would appear that he's filtering through diaries and notes of things that have transpired here. Roll me an Arcana check. I know.
I'm good at them.
You have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Right.
So I left that to the casters.
Not even that. Wave wouldn't have an idea either.
Ah. Right.
I have proficiency in Arcana.
Oh, you do? Yeah, you have a fighting chance.
I just go, he's looking at spells or something. There's magic stuff here.
Law is very interested. He runs / flies over to look.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, Law. Okay. He's looking at magical wards and protections. Different theories and applied theories and check marks upon certain ones. And as he's filtering through, you see that he skips over a page that you take note of, Law, which actually confirms an illusionary archway and confirms its possibility of construction and the way to hide it properly, where you need a specific trinket to even make it become visible or real. But he already flipped past that page, so you sit there for another 10-15 minutes before you all see the shimmer in this location, and the loop continues and restarts.
It restarts?
Yeah.
Oh.
The loop was only about 15 minutes long.
Wow. Okay.
Well, so the book he was looking through, if it's still here, I will look through it myself now.
You pick up the book and you quickly skim through it, and you jump over to that same page he was on. Apparently, you need a perfect 90 degrees arch in order for this spell to work, where the markings can be hidden around the edges. The door will never be physical unless a particular trinket brings it into existence, where even at that, it would still be locked. It is an incredibly careful safety precaution. However, now you at least have a clue as to what you're looking for. A 90-degree arch. Somewhere.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll tell him that, and right now I'm taking notes, so you guys talk.
Well then, 90-degree arch. Let's go upstairs, see if we can find that.
You are upstairs.
Yeah. I'm going to crawl into Charleston's cubbyhole and see what it's like in there.
Okay. You go over to the door and you feel around where you find the illusion. It is a simple illusion before opening the door. And give me an acrobatics check. You're a big guy, and this cubbyhole is very small.
19.
Think thin, think thin. And
I'm
just
giggling.
like dive into it. Huh, Reed?
Well done, big man.
And you start approaching up the stairs. You have to army crawl or like all fours crawl up the stairs because it is far too small in here. It is not designed for you.
Yeah.
So, as you continue up them, you get up to a large room, actually. The room has a well-made bed tucked into the corner. Otis, mute.
Yeah, sorry.
A well-made bed tucked into the corner. A desk with a few very, very well-written books, but not really arcana books, more like things of interest to study for leisure of people who are way too fucking smart. And a small trunk that has a handful of toys sitting around it. As you get up there, you see Charleston sitting on the floor playing with a couple of the toys. Though, not like a typical child. He's deconstructing the wooden components and remaking them in different various forms or intricacies.
Is he an illusion or a memory, or does he seem like he sees that I'm here?
He doesn't acknowledge you. At least not yet. He might be real.
Okay. Is there any other way into this large room of his besides the way I came from?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, 9.
Not that you can tell. Charleston turns his head and looks at you. Are you ready to start playing?
Sure.
He smiles and stands up. I'll pick first.
Okay.
Hide and seek. You all hide. I'll seek.
What are the rules?
Rules. No hiding in the loops. That would be unfair. I don't know. I think that's it.
What happens?
Do you
when
have any
find...
rules?
What happens when you find us?
Then I win. Then we'll play a different game.
Okay. You gotta count to 100 though, because we gotta have time to hide.
100? That's small. I already did that.
Then you already found me.
Well, that's no fun.
I know. That's why I need time to go hide.
I'll count to, let's say 1,000,000. That'll take me a little bit. You have to remember, this kid is smart as fuck. Counting to 100 is a snap of a finger to him.
He needs to add one Mississippi.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't want to introduce any rules.
Okay, let me go tell everybody to go hide.
Yep.
And I go ahead and
Okay.
army crawl my way through the hole again.
And yep, and he is starting to count to 1,000,000.
Guys, we gotta hide. We're playing hide and seek with Charleston.
Sorry, why?
Okay.
He wanted to play, and we didn't play last time, and we didn't get anywhere. So I figured, let's play now, and maybe we'll go somewhere. We're gonna hide. He's gonna find us, or not find us if we're hiding good enough, I guess. And yeah, let's hope for the best.
All right.
Alrighty.
Are we only
Oh,
hiding
crap.
in the tower?
He said the rule is don't hide in the loops.
All right.
So
Well-
I'm gonna take my hiding spot that I had
One
last
second,
time.
Law was speaking.
Well, all that in mind, either of you have an idea? Not hiding in the loops. I think I'll take my friend here and hide up top.
Can we hide in a loop?
We can't hide in a loop.
No. But is it possible, like, when he says you can't hide in a loop, but does that mean we could get into a loop?
I don't know, but either way, we need to start hiding. So, with that, I walk out back and fly up to the top of the tower and see how long I can stand to be alone there.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh crap, I'm not good at those.
Is there any blinds or anything? Or curtains?
There are curtains.
That's my spot.
No,
Law
him.
flies up and then flies back down here and looks around. Yeah, you can't. That's no. What if they forget about you? What if you get stuck? What if you can't leave? What if anything? What if none of them ever find you?
Can I make a perception to see that Law's having an issue trying to figure out where to hide?
Not so much where to hide as where to hide where I won't be alone. So
Why would you
I'd
be
say
alone?
it's more insight than perception.
You got a badger on your shoulder. Or are you just happy to see me? Thanks. Alright, well, I'll find anywhere to hide that seems like it's a place where I won't be found, because I like
Roll me
to
a
win.
survival check.
Survival? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See if you can find something good. Dirty 20. So there is a large bookshelf that has just about a foot to a foot and a half of open space up there that is too small for like an average sized person to really fit there. However, you can contort your body into a thing, probably. Give me an acrobatics check. You run up the side of the wall, leap over there, and all of you watch as he climbs there, and you go, there's no way he'll... Wow, he fits. Huh. And you just get yourself into a little ball up there, and you're like, haha.
I kind of grin out at everybody.
Well,
Wave and Law.
Can I also roll a survival to find a decent spot?
Both of you can.
woohoo!
I'm just gonna hide.
Woohoo, that's a wisdom check. Oh, that's still pretty good. I'm also going to be taking advantage of the fact that people rarely think to look up.
Yep. And what were you doing, Darmok?
I'm gonna hide behind the drapes that I hid last time.
Hey, if it worked last time, it'll work this time. Roll me a stealth check.
Oof.
Your feet are sticking out, but you don't know. Anyways, Wave, Stripes, and Law. Wave, Stripes, you do what works best for you, which is climbing, and you climb underneath the underside of the table yet again. Works perfectly. Law, however, seeing Darmok by the drapes, Reed hiding up on top of that thing, you decide to fly into that upper corner and just stay up there where nobody else could physically reach, because fly.
Alright.
As you are all in the same fucking room.
And just for good measure, I will be minor loosening a cloak or blanket, same color as the surface I'm hiding against, and put that over me.
Alrighty. You all wait for about 5 minutes, and you hear Charleston's voice stretch outwards across this entire area. 1 million, here I come. He walks down the stairs before the door opens up. You're not very good at hiding. Darmok, the curtain in front of you.
Oh. I wasn't meant to hide.
Do you not want to play with me?
No, I really tried my best.
Roll me a persuasion.
I'm not lying though.
That's why I said persuasion.
Hey, a 12's pretty good for me.
For you, yeah. Do you think my games are stupid?
Nope. I think they're
They're
age
not.
appropriate.
They're fun. This is what all the other kids got to play.
I remember playing hide and seek as a child myself.
He seems to not be happy with your answer. However, he's not as upset with you as he was with Wave. So, there's that.
That wasn't my fault.
Sure thing. Anywho. He begins looking around. None of you are in the loop, are you? You hear in your minds.
Can I reply in my mind no? Like, think no?
You can. As you do that, his attention goes over towards the table and he walks over.
Oh, shit.
He looks up at you. The same spot as last time?
I mean, I like this spot. I like tables.
You're not very good at this game either.
Also, isn't that mind thing cheating?
No. No, there's no rules. He didn't give me any rules like that.
Oh, okay. In that case, we're good.
Okay.
Darmok sometimes forgets to tell us things.
Why, should we have that rule? Is that a typical rule?
Sometimes I don't know. Maybe we can try it later, see how it goes next time, right?
Yeah. When I hide.
When he hides a little.
He continues walking around. Roll me a stealth check, Law, and Reed.
At least I'm consistent.
Right? You really like coming out to a 17. They seem to be good at this. He looks over at the two of you. That he knows where the two of you are. Are you sure they're not in the loop?
Yeah, I'm sure. He told us.
Because we can't break rules.
Yeah, I know. None of us broke the rules. I promise.
Okay.
I'll pinky promise on it if you want me to.
No. He walks down the stairs. Are the two of you coming?
Oh, yes, coming. I'll follow.
Yep, I will too.
Two of you.
Oh crap, suddenly I'm alone with Reed.
But it's
I'm
not
almost-
alone.
Yep, not completely alone. I can handle it.
Yep. Reed is currently tied into a pretzel up there, but, you know, he's doing him. The three of you walk downstairs, and he looks around. You guys stayed a little bit down here, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that a bad thing?
No. Wondering why. This room's always so boring.
Oh, we were
Oh.
talking.
I mean, yeah.
What about?
Oh, you know, just about magic and stuff.
Oh, really? Tell me. He looks very excited now.
Oh, well, I was just talking about where my magic comes from. You see, I made a deal with a. Do you know what a coatl is?
Yeah, I'm bored.
No, I promise. Coatls are interesting.
I know what they are.
Oh,
I learned about them a while ago. They were in one of my books.
you don't
Just-
seem very interested.
Greater deities don't really do anything for me. You know, like they just make magic happen. I mean, that's boring.
Oh well, I mean, one gave me my magic.
Exactly, it's boring.
How is that boring?
It just decided one day you have it. You didn't have to think about anything. You didn't have to work at anything. You didn't even have to try. I mean, like, where's the fun in that?
I feel like I should feel insulted right now.
Well, okay.
Wave Stripes just looks sad now.
Sorry, you're talking to somebody smarter than an arch mage.
I know.
Oh, wow, you were given your magic? Just
Yeah.
what happened to the working class, you know? Back in my day, magic was earned. But anyways. He continues looking around. I need a charisma check from both of you.
Or which, sorry?
Charisma check.
Both of the hiders or the non-founders?
The two that are standing here with Charleston.
I thought you meant... Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. He looks at you, Wave. Your group hasn't found any other rooms, have you?
What do you mean?
No, you haven't. Okay. And then he starts heading back up the stairs.
Oh, I fucked up.
He looks around up here now. That's pretty good. Law, the blanket you have in front of you just disappears. And Charleston's smiling from the floor up at you. Yeah, that's pretty good. I found you all.
Thank you. Tricks like this were very helpful for me growing up.
Uh-huh.
And then I glare at Rave.
Listen, you cannot blame me for whatever magic he used on me.
There's still one more to be found.
What?
No, Darmok, no there isn't. What are you talking about? It's just the three of
Roll
us.
me a deception check.
God damn it, Darmok, you've ruined everything!
23.
Remember, Reed is on the run from Charleston. He's not his friend.
Yeah, Darmok. 1, 2, 3. That's how many you came here with.
I apologize. He's more of the street smarts, not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 smart, if you know what I mean.
Why did that take you so long?
Well, I was just trying to say it so slowly that he would be able to keep up with me.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I was taught to not treat people differently just because they're different. Okay.
A good philosophy. As I give a burning glaze to Wave Stripes.
Nobody likes Wave. Damn. Just.
Hey, I just saved that operation.
You did, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I found the three of you. Now it's my turn to hide.
Okay, hold on. There's some rules with you because you're too smart.
What?
There is no such thing as too smart, Darmok.
You can't be invisible.
No reading our minds to know where we're looking. You know what? I see that look. I rescind that rule.
What else? What other rules?
You can't go hide in loops.
Speaking of which, I'd like to learn how that's even possible later. But for now,
Oh,
we're
I'll show you.
staying.
I'll show you later. Yeah. Okay. Is that it?
It's the only things that my dumb self can think of.
Wait, Stripes just kind of smirks his face.
So that's it.
I suppose.
Oh, and we gotta be able to get to you. Don't be like flying 400 feet in the air.
Well,
I
he could get
flapped
to me.
my. Yeah, I just flapped my wings.
But all right. I'll stay within the grounds.
Oh, out of character, I just got a terrible idea of how that can be literal.
All right. I'll see you. And he looks at all of you. We'll start counting.
To what number?
Looks at Darmok. I guess 1,000?
Okay.
Is that
No.
too hard for you?
No.
Okay. And how long will that take you?
Less than 1,000 seconds.
That's a lot of seconds. Okay. Well, bye. And he disappears. Blink.
That was the best save I've ever made as a...
Oh. When in doubt, blame them for being stupid.
Exactly.
You know, I do have a 14 intelligence, alright? I'm not completely stupid.
17 intelligence.
I mean, when you bring up someone that's on the run from Charleston,
Yeah, but given our history with Charleston, I don't feel like lying to him.
That's fair. Everyone else is. Darmok will live.
Yeah, I have a high wisdom, unlike y'all. So, yeah,
I don't
So,
feel like
I've learned from my mistakes.
So, guys, 1,000 seconds is just shy of 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes without him detecting any of you, thinking about any of you, watching any of you,
Did he
and then
leave?
some. Yeah, he disappeared.
Oh, I slide out and hop down and go, I think we know I've won.
he wasn't even looking for you.
So he definitely won.
Yep. All right, let's go to his room.
Actually, I think the basement is downstairs somewhere. Given his reaction to me and Wave earlier.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Remember when the boss with the cane was tapping things?
Mm-hmm.
Have any of you figured out how to get into one of these loops?
No, but I'll learn later. You'll teach me. I'm rather excited for it.
I believe staying focused is the key to survival here.
I don't think we can die here, actually. I mean, I kind of know we can't die, given what happened in the kitchen.
All right.
I'm gonna start checking books and loose floorboards.
Where?
In the room where Charleston asked if we found any other rooms. The room that we were in.
Downstairs?
Yeah, the boring room.
Downstairs.
Yes.
Okay. 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 You all get downstairs. Roll me an investigation, Darmok.
Dirty 20.
You're starting to think, with all of the information you have. Charleston walked down to the center of the room, and for the briefest of moments, as he was turning, he hesitated over towards the staircase. It was very subtle, almost indistinguishable. And with the information you heard from Law, you're looking for a 90-degree archway. So, half circle, perfect half circle. You walk over there. And as you look down at the floor, all of the tiles are squares. And a couple of them actually shift gently under your foot. And you can move them.
All the squares make circles.
I see this.
You see him tinkering with it, yeah.
I'm gonna... Darmok, what are you... You're moving the squares?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a 90-degree archway on the ground.
Well, let me help you. I can get down on my knees and start helping move them.
Alrighty. So, I need an intelligence save from both of you.
Gosh. Hey, 16.
You're starting to try to move all of these squares on the floor and slide them around. However, as you slide some of them, they have to move into the places of openings of others, which means you have to move the opening of those places into specific areas before pushing and moving other ones around. And this entire endeavor takes you probably about 2 hours or so.
Oh,
After
we have to start looking for her.
Yeah, after around the 10 minutes,
Charleston.
I'd be able to just go out and look for him, just so he doesn't find it suspicious.
All right.
And much as I hate to say it, I'm probably going to go looking for Charleston with Rave.
That's fair. Charleston's fun. He plays games.
Yeah, he plays games I never got the chance to play either.
And he gets playing with you. He gets playing with your dad too, and you didn't get to play with your dad.
Oh no.
Hey, guys.
We know what your next sanity might be, Law. That's my dad. Anyways. The two of you go looking for him. The other two down here continue moving these squares around. And Reed, you start noticing as you move them, you can actually open up areas enough to start rotating some of them as well. And it's kind of a shocking thing that you personally have never realized. When you stack enough squares close enough together at slight angles, they actually do shape a perfect circle. And the two of you, after a couple of hours, have moved around all of the floor tilings to make a perfect half circle out of the squares.
Anything happen?
No?
Okay, I'm gonna pull the doorknob out.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna stick it on the floor, kind of where a door handle would be on a normal door if it was on the right axis.
Roll me an investigation.
14.
You start moving the doorknob over this stone tiling archway, and you find as you move it over towards the left-hand side where the handle would be, that the archway actually begins to shimmer and look like a door as your doorknob goes over to the very particular area where it can slide inwards as the actual doorknob to a secret passage.
So, okay. I don't want to leave this. When we were upstairs the very first time, and I know I probably had to roll for this, and then just recently, has the room changed at all? Like, I know I took those trinkets, and those aren't there now, but the memory, played like they're still there. I know upstairs things got tossed around during the first loop. Were things back to normal when we went up there just recently?
Yes, everything always reset after the loops.
Okay.
So, the two of you stand there, looking down at the floor that now has a door that looks like an archway, with a doorknob on it as well, made out of the tiles of this same floor. The other two, roll me survival checks.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Holy crap, I got a natural 20.
Nice. No, not you, Reed. You are making a door. Law. You search around these grounds very quickly with Wave, moving around, and you notice that all of the loops are off right now. Since nobody can hide in them, he turned them off. And everywhere you go, there's no sign of him being near these locations. No hints, no nothing. And in fact, other than this tower, there's not really much else on these grounds. And you exhaust every idea you can come up with where he could go. Except one place. The basement.
Oh.
The best hiding place in this entire world.
Hmm.
None of us would be able to figure out where the basement is. He could potentially hide down there forever. Or at least until he gets bored.
Law, we have to draw him out of there, because if Darmok and Reed find a way to get into the basement, and they go down there while Charleston's in there, oh, well, I'll probably end up on a stake.
Hide and seek is you're supposed to find him wherever he's hiding unless you give up. If it means finding him in the basement, then we'd have to either find a way to the basement or give up.
Remember when we were, well, we can, I'm gonna whisper towards Law, we can give up. Because remember in the prison, when we called his name, I think it was 3 times he came up, or came down? We can draw him over here instead, and and we can hopefully buy them enough time to get in and out, or to disable the entryway, or whatever it is they're doing.
Oh, that's why I think we should just let them so we can find them naturally. I will admit you have more common sense than I do, though.
Maybe a little bit if you're willing to let them run into the one place we're not supposed to while he's there.
I mean, admittedly, hide and seek, you don't want to be found. But part of the game is seeing if you can find them. If he's hiding in a place they're not allowed to go to, then that's kind of beating the point of half the point of the game, at least.
You do realize we're dealing with a child still, correct? You might not see it that way.
Kids do
probably
like to
see-
win.
Pardon?
I said kids do like to win.
Yeah, that's basically the logic I'm going with.
Wow, weird. I thought I heard Reed for a moment.
They're looking for Charleston on the grounds. You two are working on the thing.
Oh,
However, as the two of you are having this philosophical debate, what are the other two of you doing? You have a door. You have a doorknob.
open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna open
All
it.
right. The two of you reach down and slowly lift up the door while twisting the handle, as you see a set of stairs going downwards. Only about 15 feet or so.
You want me to go get them, or you want to just go for it?
I say we just go for it. We can come if it's the exit. We can just come back and get them.
Ah, you fool.
Maybe. Aren't you worried about the squares reshifting?
Yes, I am. But I mean, we'd have to get out of the basement. So can we just? What does the door look like on the inside?
A door.
Can
With
we
a
just
knob.
open? Can we just open this back up and just walk into the empty room?
You could certainly try.
Oh, I'm talking to Reed.
Oh.
Sorry, that was in game. Yeah.
I just go, fuck if I know. I mean, I haven't figured out how anything works around here. So
Okay.
Possibly, but possibly not. Like, does it work from that side?
Yeah. See, my thing is too is we've got if I could either one of us could leave each other here and go find them two.
Yep.
Because I'm afraid if we leave, somebody leaves, this door's not going to be here.
Right. Well, we could always put it back together again. If somebody leaves and it disappears.
Yeah. Is there a place for you to hide in here?
Sure.
Okay, you hide.
Okay.
Don't leave the room. I'm gonna go find them. I'm probably faster than you.
I'm gonna hold the door open though. And I just hide behind the open door. I feel like if I keep my
Okay.
hand on it, if the worst case scenario it disappears, I'll hide again, but
You're holding onto the doorknob. Squatting.
yep.
Darmok! You run upstairs and look out the window and then back up. Oh yeah, heights. Huh.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
25.
You see Law and Wave on the other side of a hedge, seeming to be, well, doing as they always do, argue.
Is this an open window or a closed window?
It's open. Makes it worse.
Yeah. If I were to talk loud, do I think they would hear me?
Depends how loud you can talk. What's your con modifier?
+2.
Maybe.
Okay. Then I'm going to run back downstairs and out the door.
Alrighty. Where you open the door and it is that same front lawn leading out into the astral.
Does it lead? But that door leads to those two, right?
No.
Oh, I have to go
That
through the
door-
window.
Yeah. The door that Law made
Yeah.
disappeared after a minute.
That was the door I was thinking of. Shit. Okay. All right. Back upstairs and son of a bitch.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh god.
Actually, I'm still debating what I'm gonna do, but
Okay.
I am gonna go that route. I don't want to yell. Okay, wisdom save.
Yeah.
I should be 22.
If you must, you can attempt to climb down.
God, that doesn't make me feel good at all.
This is how the campaign ends. Us opening a door and the monk being unable to climb down a tower.
I'm
There's-
going to.
There's
I'm
even
gonna
a drape
say-
you could climb down.
Yeah, I know what happened last time I did that too. I worked, but somebody else fell. I'm gonna just say "hey" really loud towards them too.
Hey! Hey! Wave, what's your perception? Because Law doesn't have a fighting chance. 14.
Yeah.
You hear, hey!
Hello?
Hey!
Is that Dharma? I think that's Dharma.
You look up in the doorway. There's only one motherfucker that big here.
I'm just gonna go full speed towards the tower,
Yeah, I'm gonna start waving to them both.
waving at Wave.
I'm gonna hand gesture to come to me with their hands, with my hands. There's no waving happening now.
Law, I assume you fly over.
Yep. I'm not the one afraid of heights.
You fly all the way up there. Darmok, you're looking at Law just hovering over the archway, flying.
Guys, I don't want to climb this tower. Lau, can you come down here and just make a doorway again, please?
I'll meet y'all downstairs. Let's just run downstairs. I let them figure out their own shit.
Look, it's an evil idea.
Lau, please.
I'm gonna try to carry Rave Stripes up.
Wave, give me a wisdom save. 9. About 15 feet up, he starts fighting and scratching and clawing and freaking the fuck out. I need opposed athletics from the two of you.
I mean, cats don't like to be picked up, so
Yep.
Fair enough.
there is no possible.
You gotta pick him up
Wait.
by the scruff.
Yeah, you start freaking out and he like pretends to drop you and gives you that look like I'll fucking do it, and you just as you're lifted up through the archway.
Do that again.
Wave 1 temporary sanity. It'll be removed after you finish a long rest.
Oh, good thing I'm a warlock.
I never have to sleep again. I never.
Man,
But
hey,
anyways.
next level I can do that.
Fast forward, you're all downstairs and you see the door is open and Reed is behind it.
Hey!
Guys,
We're back.
guys, he is down there. Close the door.
Oh, what? This is our way
He
out.
is down there. Close the door.
Why don't we want to find him?
He is a
You do.
He probably wants to win. We just have to let him win. It is better than suffering the wrath of going down to the basement, especially with someone who's on the run from him.
You know, you're not a very good father because
No.
you shouldn't lie to your kids.
Right.
Very, very true. I like you a whole lot more now, Dharma.
You know what? He might respect us for finding him.
Exactly. So this is what I'm thinking. We go down there, we find the exit. Great, we're out of here. If we find him, then great, we found him, and you know what? I think he's smart enough to know that finding him was a great achievement. We might be able to get out of here.
Oh god.
You guys might be able to get out of here. I don't want to leave.
Fuck it. Fine. Let's just do this before I change my mind.
All right, I'm gonna start heading downstairs.
Marching order.
Last. Very last.
Alright,
So we have-
guess I'll have to be the meat shield for my biological father.
Second or
I'll be
third.
right with him.
God, I don't even know. I don't even want to know what mishmash of genes caused a tabaxi father to have a tiefling son.
Anyways,
I'm gonna
Is
go
this good?
last.
Wave said he's last.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, second to last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wave wants to be last.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm just gonna pull that thing. If anyone tries to go behind me, I'm just gonna go right behind them. I do not want to talk to Charleston.
So, you all climb down the stairs into the basement. And you know what? I'll tell you what you see next time.
Oh.
Oh God.
Players, thank you very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you all sleep tight. We'll see you next time.